You ready to get started?
Let's get this party
let's go.
started.
Let's knock this shit out.
Wow.
Yeah, knock it out like fucking Jake Paul.
3, 2, 1.
Prepare for power, we're diving into a world unknown where legends begin. Jim, Christine, and Brian guiding the way. In Azeroth we'll conquer, there's no time to delay. Server restarted, we're ready to play. Join us now as we fight day after day. From dungeons to raids, we'll conquer it all. In the world of Warcraft, we'll never fall. Server restarted.
So welcome back to another episode of Server Restart In, weekly World of Warcraft podcast, hosted by three opinionated players who like to get together to discuss their thoughts about the current state of the game. My name is Jim, joined by Kristen
Hello.
and Brian,
Hello.
and I think there's like 70-something days left of Remix.
Oh, whoops.
Is it that?
I haven't
77
played it.
times 70. Nope, that's wrong. What am I doing? No.
At 77 times 1?
I was gonna go for 77 70s.
77
You have time
70s?
to make 77 70s.
Yes, as long as you have
77
one.
70s.
As long as you have one,
It
because
goes
then you have
fast.
it goes fast for the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I finally got my character to max level. Been just kind of like doing stuff and clearing zones and whatnot. I'm out on the Timeless Isles, doing that kind of stuff right now. Doing the rep grind. I killed Hulan, didn't get the fucking mount. I don't know if it even drops the fucking mount.
You don't have the mount?
No, I don't have the Hulan mount. I can never fucking tag the damn thing.
Holy crap.
And I don't go out there and sit and wait for it anymore. Yeah. Holy crap. I didn't.
Wow. Okay. Did I trigger you?
Yeah, I'm mad I
Like,
don't have the fucking thing.
Assumed that you had it because
I
we,
didn't
of
have
all the
Invincible
time that
for a
we
long time.
spent.
We didn't
in
farm
ti-
that one.
Yeah, we did. We spent a lot of time in Timeless Isles.
I can tell you, I can count on one hand how many times I've actually killed that thing. It is zero.
Maybe I just spent a lot of time out there. I know
Yeah.
we spent a lot of time out there
Not
because we
Not
were
getting that
farming
thing,
the rep.
yeah.
Farmed the rep out there back in the day. So, and I remember the two of us doing it. So
Yeah, but we never killed Hulan. I
mean,
never killed Hulan and got them out.
I did.
It's by the time it was farmable, it's like you couldn't get a tag in. And I don't know if it suffered from the faction tagging back then or what. Because it was just a pain in the ass. But
Is it?
I don't know. I don't remember if it had if there was faction tagging.
I don't
back
think
then.
it did. I don't think there was because
With it being a rare?
yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Um,
I don't know. But it's fine. You know, I need to like level my gear up or something like that because I guess you just don't get higher level gear once you hit max level. It's like you have
To
to
do-
upgrade it.
well, you have to
with
do
bronze.
dungeons, right?
No, you don't even get higher level gear out of dungeons.
Oh, it's
You may
just,
get like blue gear.
rings and necklaces. I think
Maybe, but
that's where you get your stuff like that from.
you can buy that stuff too, but you have to do things. I don't know.
You have to do things.
But like I think the max level that drops is 346, and you have to, or something like that, and then you have to like upgrade it
Yeah.
and stuff. So, which is kind of annoying, and I just found out apparently there are a bunch of weapons that are like unique transmogs that are only available through world drops. So like you can't buy them in the cache or anything like that.
Like the big bosses you're talking about? Or just world drops
Well,
in
it's
general?
so some of them they can drop off of anything, I think, but like some of them are in the zones, like the tier 14 raids, the non-mainland Pandara zones like Isle of Thunder, Isle of Giants, and Timeless Isles. Mainly I think they all the stuff shares loot tables, so like rares and stuff. You may be able to get it from the caches, but I think that's less. And like the loot that's in there is generated when you obtain it, so it's not like you can get a bunch, go to a zone, open them, and then try and get stuff from that thing. I think it's just where you are when you get it generates the loot and has a chance for that. So yeah, raid drops and that kind of stuff. So, and you can't buy them for bronze or anything like that. But it's that's the thing. That's kind of annoying. You should be able to buy everything.
So, have both of you made it to 70 on a character?
Just one for me.
I have 2.
2? Wow. I made it to 1 finally on Tuesday morning, I think, right before work. I got my last half level in, and then immediately disappointed finding out about the cloak thing and all that stuff.
About what?
What about it?
Like it being limited to 100 XP.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, my second 70, by the time I hit 70, was at 191% XP, because you start at 100 and you just progress from that. So
you still gain XP.
Still gain XP
as you level.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, it would have been nice to have started it at whatever my,
But I will say, and I was telling Jim this in whispers the other day, maybe Friday evening.
Don't share a personal conversation.
Oh God.
I was soloing Jay Temple at level 10 with a prop pally.
Oh, okay.
And just kept doing it over and over and over and over, and it was so much fun.
Really?
It was slightly slow because I'm like, I wonder if I could do this, and I started doing it, and then realized I could. I'm like, oh, cool.
Oh, I
And went
wonder
and
if
did heroic.
we could try that. We could just like go in and like 3-man it, or
Yeah, I mean, it's like
we definitely
eventually. I think I did 4 runs.
We could probably 3-man normal raids. I think they just changed it so that heroic and mythic raids scale with item level. So that way you can't just like super overpower it and go solo mythic raids.
Right.
So they did that, which it'll be interesting to see how that works in a group. But
Well, I don't know. I got on with a enhancement shaman at level 10. And got in it and soloed it too.
Nice.
So,
Okay.
it was as fun. It's so much
Fun
fun
to
because
do.
it's not like
Yeah.
it's not mindless necessarily. You have to try a little bit, but stuff just blows up.
yeah,
It is so much
all
fun.
those gems, man. All the gems and the
Ah,
powers they
so
give you
much
just
fun.
make things just ridiculous. It feels like the end of BFA.
BFA, yeah,
With
Oh,
the-
it really
the Legion
does.
powers.
No,
Yeah,
that would
Or,
be
not
Legion.
the
Well,
Legion powers.
The
The void. Whatever.
yeah.
corruption.
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 That's it. Yeah. That's it.
Except
It really does. It's so crazy, especially the storms, the meteor storm, the hailstorm, all that stuff.
oh my god, like I have not had frame rate drops this bad in so long, because
Really?
all my shots turned up and you get into a raid and like they get a whole room and then everybody's
Yeah.
things start going off and you get all the
Yep.
meteor storms, all just this thing, and then it's just like oh shit, is my computer going to explode?
It's so much fun. I don't know, like I mean, it's like pick up, put down fun, right? It's like I don't have to invest lots of time in this necessarily. I really don't have any like transmog that I'm like, I gotta make so much bronze to go get, and like I'm just
I've been
having fun.
I started
generally.
buying mounts.
Oh, did you?
I bought all the 2200 bronze mounts and all the 4400 bronze mounts, all that, and then I'll just go get some more bronze when I get close to 100k again. I'll start buying like the 6600 ones and just work my way up to the other ones.
Why don't you just buy it on the store instead?
I don't think you can buy these ones on the store, guy.
You can
You're fine.
buy bronze.
Okay, you can't
buy
buy
bronze.
bronze on the store. Get out of here.
Oh my God.
Don't
Could you
say stuff like that
imagine?
because they listen to this and then they're going to do that.
I don't think
They're like,
they
oh
ever listen
shit,
to
we're
this.
too dumb to think about that.
They're
Hell
gonna,
yeah.
they're going to go, well, there's only 25 days left, so we're gonna put bronze on the store so that you can catch up and stuff like it. You know, people would be pissed because people are already kind of mad at that it's so expensive to buy things, but it's also so expensive to upgrade your gear.
It is expensive.
So
that's stupid. I think that's stupid. I think they needed to slash the prices, like a fire sale.
Well,
I mean,
those
what is
prices.
the real point of upgrading your gear though?
to make you even more like unstoppable.
Yeah.
Because
Like, can you raid like the highest whatever raid?
well, you wouldn't be
You said
able.
they have mythics.
Yeah, there's Mythic Raid, but they changed it so that it scales now with item level, so that might reduce the need for it somewhat. But
It's like as soon as you get to 70, the drops that you would get out of boxes and stuff like that,
are 346.
you could do everything with.
I mean, I don't know if you could solo everything with, but then you can also upgrade
Well,
that
not
stuff
solo,
to
but
like
yes.
I forget
Yeah,
what the highest level is, but it's stupid high.
500 something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like mythic gear in. It's so like, Jesus Christ.
I need to do some alts. I need
Yeah.
to do my druids to get all my druids up.
I just like I won't lie, man. It's I'm looking for specs that I would have normally not played before
Yeah.
and just
That's
trying
what-
to give it a try.
That's why I was doing a disc priest. I was
Yeah.
like, it's like I never really got into it, and it seems like I don't want to take my priest because I like to level a class to learn it. I feel for me that is the easiest way,
Yeah.
To
No,
learn a class.
I agree.
and the current leveling experience is too fast
Yes.
to effectively learn anything
Yeah.
because you kill shit too fast in the world, and dungeons are too fast.
I might do a feral druid. I might do my my Zandalari, not Zandalari. My
No, Zandalar's got a cool feral druid.
no, my
Form.
yeah, but I always use the challenge mode ones because I'm basic like that.
Dino druids are the best.
But the Kultiran. I might do a
Wicker druid.
feral Kultiran.
Oh, challenge modes. Holy crap. Is the gear from challenge modes?
No.
Challenge modes aren't in.
No, they did not put them in
Well,
there.
the gear.
No, they didn't put
the
the gear
gear.
in there.
I don't think challenge
So
modes
they
are even
definitely
in.
they held out on that promise.
They did.
Or like
Yeah.
Yeah, they've
Yeah.
they have held to that one, and that is the one I am so upset about. And let me tell you, if they ever take one of my cosmetic things away, I am gonna raise holy hell because challenge modes. Because I want that challenge mode druid outfit so bad, and I can never get it. We used to raid with somebody
There
who
was
had it, and
one,
every
like,
You
time.
just buy an account.
Every time he had it, I was like, I would like do a little reflective prism or the equivalent at the time because it was back in
The
Legion.
orb or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, so I could have his form because I was like, I missed out
Oh.
on that, and I'm so upset that I did.
Yeah.
And I'm
It was
sorry,
the
class
maid
hall,
one was like
or the-
incredible.
yeah, the class hall version is just shit. Like it did not do the same thing.
Oh, is that where they brought him back?
Yes.
Well,
They said, they're bringing it back, but it's a recolor. But even as a recolor, it was not good.
no, it probably wasn't. Is
No.
like the full thing because you know how like sometimes the mythic ones have a little extra, like the dungeon tiers have like it's probably like that.
Well, that's what I remember. The mage one had like two like frost and fire eyes and all kinds of stuff. Man, it looked incredible.
Yeah. So they made some changes to the cloak. So, or I guess originally somebody had found out that the like stamina capped at like 200,000, right? That was the cap on it, which means it's not infinite. So apparently Blizzard changed it and they upped it. You know what they updated the caps to for everything, for all the skills and stuff on there? 10 million.
Oh, that's right, because the infinite cloak is not, in fact, infinite.
Right, because people were hitting the 200,000 or whatever, so they said, fine, 10 million. That's going to be...
Did you say 200,000 health or stamina?
Stamina.
Holy shit.
So people had like
So-
millions of health.
So now you can get up to 10 million stamina. I don't know if it's feasible to hit it.
It reminds me of the Stanley Parable with their infinite hole And if you go in the hole, you find out that the hole is not infinite. It is, in fact, very, very not infinite. And it keeps getting smaller every time you jump in the hole. So it's like finally you get down to this thing and it's just like you're just like stepping down a step. And it's like, fine, you figured it out. My infinite hole is not actually an infinite hole. It was very funny. And that kind of is what it reminds me of about the cloak. My infinite cloak isn't actually an infinite cloak.
They always seem to severely underestimate.
I don't
people.
even understand why you would do that.
They don't. The whole
you
point.
tell
the whole
people that there's no cap, and they are going to try to find a cap.
There's no. The whole point of this thing was for fun.
Yeah.
Right. And what did I heard someone say this somewhere? I don't know if we were talking about it or came across it, but it's basic. I don't know if it's like a game theory concept or something like that, but it's just like players will find a way to min-max the fun out of a game.
And that's their idea of fun, though. That's the thing. Like, people's idea of fun is subjective. To some people, finding that is fun.
The problem is when it controls the game for everybody else, which is why that they had to do the stuff to knock the frog shit down and whatnot, because it leads to this is how you have to play the game, or you can't play the game with people. And they won't take you. It was the same thing with fucking with the IO score.
Get rid of gear score again. You know what I mean? And then you don't have a quantifiable issue. You don't have a way to measure people other than them in the group. And then but
I mean, all it would take is you invite them in the group, you look at their buff for the thing, and then kick them out. You know what I mean? So it's still there, but
don't play with those people. You know what I mean? You don't want to play with those people anyway.
I know, but it's herd mentality, and everybody jumps on that bandwagon because they see it because people are fucking idiots, and I mean, except for our listeners,
Great save.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? It's like people are just like, well, this is how you have to play the game. And like people just look up the easiest or like the best thing to do, and they do that. And it's just like, yeah, I don't know. Gone are the days of I'm just going to get in and just try something crazy. Like you could do that with the old talent trees. You could come up with crazy builds and just try to do it.
Yeah.
Not that it really let you do anything like as far as group content, but you could do enough like solo content with it or whatnot. But yeah, I don't know. 10 million. It'll be interesting to see if anybody maxes the cloak out by the time it closes.
I'm sure somebody is going to. I don't doubt it. Somebody will.
Do you think they'll do it before their account gets banned for botting?
I don't know. It's a race against Blizzard.
I mean, wow, this person, they got their cloak on, whatever. Oh, yeah, they haven't logged off in 16 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. What is today? You know what happens in 3 days?
No. What?
Do you know, Brian?
It's the beta.
Beta starts.
No. We're not ever in it, so.
I don't know. We did.
I mean,
we should be.
We are in it if we paid for it. So
wait, what? Yeah, but you're not guaranteed to be in the first wave of the beta.
They haven't. I don't think they've said anything about.
You're guaranteed a spot in the beta. It could be the last week of it. You're just yeah. Yeah.
Oh well, no. The blue post says players who purchased who upgrade to the Epic Edition of the War Within also gain immediate access to the beta and gain a minimum of 3-day early access. I don't remember what version I bought.
You bought the most expensive one. Come on.
You bought the most expensive one.
Don't look at me like that. I don't always do that.
I mean, I did, so I assume you did too.
I gotta look now because I'll look at it and I'll be like, well, it's like, what am I gonna get the most for out of it? You know what I mean? I don't have it. I don't have the Epic Edition.
What?
Let me see. Oh no, I do. Never
And
mind.
I'm pretty sure you bought it for me as well, because I am.
Never mind. Yep. So yeah, that means we'll have immediate access to the beta. So that means we can
yay.
maybe do some.
I mean, we never do, because you always say I don't want the story spoiled, and so you never play the beta. And I'm the only one who usually does, because I don't care about the story right now.
I mean, we'll see if there's stuff that
She's the masturbator.
I am the
Beta,
masturbator, which sounds terrible, but I every time I'm in the beta, I play it and I submit some bug reports, and then
I will check out my Death Knights on my home screen or my warband. I'll look at some of the features and stuff like that. I won't do quests and stuff like that, or anything that's like not like super significant. Just because I do like to go in and experience the story, like in a way where it's not, like spoiled. I hate that.
I like to go in and do that during beta, so that way on launch I can just go as fast as I can through the quest.
You get 3 days. We're going to have a minimum 3-day early access. We can't do dungeons or anything. Or maybe we can do dungeons, but we can't do like keys or anything like that. So it'll be interesting to see how many people are actually in there for those 3 days. If it's a lot of people or if it's not. But, yeah. So that's coming up. It's June now. So apparently we got another bunch of stupid shit in the trading post.
Dare we even go there?
We need to go there because it's getting kind of out of hand with just some of the stupid shit that they're starting to put
Why?
in.
What are they putting in there now?
Fucking squirt guns.
What?
Like super soakers.
That's stupid.
It is stupid. And like a beach chair and umbrella type shit, and it's just like.
Are you kidding? A beach chair?
Because it's summertime. They're making it Final Fantasy is what they're fucking doing.
No, that's fine.
No, it's not.
Well, no, I understand what you're saying about that not being fine, but they took away the fishing chair because of collision, and did they ever fix it?
They took it away?
Yeah, they made it so you couldn't use it anymore. Did they ever fix it?
I don't know.
So they're putting more chairs in, but then they're not. I have to log in and see if they. I used to sit in that fishing chair all the time.
Yeah, the bonus award is a fucking squirt gun. And
irritates the shit out of me.
Well, I'm sorry. It's a display of them, which I guess you can then pick up and I'm tired of that kind of stuff coming in. It's like I want my sword and sorcery shit. I don't want like normal life shit in there. I don't expect them to have the same kind of like relaxation and like R&R type stuff that we have. You know what I mean? It's like you start adding stuff and it makes it too much like, look, they're just like us. They have squirt guns. They go to the beach and they party. It's like
it's just like the amount of effort that they would put into something like that, where they could have turned it into something more World of Warcraft, like a gun that shoots the fucking undead shit. What is that called?
Plague. The plague launcher.
You know what I mean? Like
they got laser guns and shit like that, but it's just like I don't know.
Like it's not like there's not silly stuff in Warcraft.
I know.
There very much is, but like there's a fucking line that just keep going over and over. And the trade post of all things, like, was it supposed to be this way the whole time? Like they're just gonna add a bunch of new things in there, which is totally irrelevant to the game. Like, how is that inclusive to like most players?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't.
You know what I mean? Like, it would make more sense if they had stuff that was. They have so much content they could go back and reflect on and make items, fun items, right? Not just gear, but fun items from. And like, a squirt gun is what we get instead, right? Like, why not have a toy that you put down an armor stand, and then every time you click on it, everybody gets a Lich King helm. Like that can be silly, right? That's Warcraft silly. That's not blend fucking realities and do stupid shit silly. Like I don't know.
Yeah, it's the mount is a turtle, and there's also a surfboard mount, kind of, but it's like goblin. It's a
It
goblin.
looks like a
surfboard.
thing from Fortnite. It looks like one of the gliders from Fortnite. Is what it looks like.
Yeah, but you stand on it. It actually looks like
Yeah.
something out of like the old Masters of the Universe movie with Dolph Lundgren from the '80s. Like
Really?
oh yeah, like a sci-fi like hoverboard type thing. And then there's
I don't know,
another
man.
fucking turtle that it's just a green color of the sea turtle. How dare you? How fucking dare? Actually, it's a trading card game. Is that what it is?
I say I was happy for the turtle, but the rest of the shit just
Where is that game from? Oh, I guess it is from a trading. Is it from a trading card game? Yeah.
that was a turtle mount that rode slow, but it swam fast or something like
Well,
that.
the sea turtle was, I guess, a recolor of that, the trading card game one. Which, so yeah, it's the riding turtle. So that'll be in there.
Oh no, it's the one you fished up. You fished up that turtle mount, didn't you?
The sea turtle mount.
The sea turtle, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it looks exactly the same. It's just, it's green. This one's from earlier. This one, the riding turtle that's in the store, was it says formerly a TCG, and that came out in Burning Crusade. So that was one before. Lich King was the sea turtle one. But yeah, it's all fucking just like beachwear.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
Annoying. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it because.
Oh Jesus Christ! They got fucking floaties in there,
That's stupid.
like Murloc floaties.
Just complaining about it means that we're terrible people in general. So
Yeah. Although there
It
is
is annoying.
there's a bamboo stick, and there's a fire sword and shield that actually isn't bad looking.
can you use the bamboo stick to beat the shit out of the people that wear these transmogs?
God. I don't know, man.
Not in real life. In the game. In the game, you just get to hit them and knock them down.
It's just I want more swords and
Warcraft?
sorcerer shit. Yeah, I want more Warcraft stuff. It's like I really feel like they're trying to incorporate a lot of stuff from like other MMOs like Final Fantasy, because I know Final Fantasy has all this kind of shit. And they
I mean, we don't have floaties and we don't have
but you guys have like a lot of outfits that are very like
sure, because
are
it's
in-
Final Fantasy, so Final Fantasy
well,
is
Final Fantasy also has in it stuff where they're doing these things, and it fits. I don't know.
Sure, you have
feels,
airships
It feels
and you
like it's
have-
more like the Mog Station stuff than it is.
You know what sucks is that there are like there are what floaty tubes and the goblin area where
yeah.
Cataclysm introduced Ashara.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I never liked that either, but it felt different, I guess. Maybe because it was goblin stuff.
And then all got blown up when the
Yeah.
volcano erupted. No, but yeah, I know it's in there, but it feels.
Oh no, this isn't Ashara. Ashara itself.
Yeah, that's in the Gallywix, the trade prince, like the goblin town after that stuff. But yeah, I know it's just, I don't know. It feels like it's because
It's
all,
weird. It's just weird. I
that's
mean, there's
all
a
it
floaty.
is.
There's
That-
sandals. There's a bikini.
a sarong
like-
and all that stuff. Yeah, it's all. That's
Yeah,
like
like-
essentially that's all it is. It's not a mix of stuff. The only thing that's not in there is some of the weapons, like which are, there's
A big floppy dildo.
nope. You were wrong on that.
Not
Yeah.
yet. Dueling
Man,
dual dildos.
There's a
That's
couple
smart.
of weapon stuff in there, but for the most part, it's all that stuff. It's like there's a few things that came back, but it's all that stuff, and it's just like that's just so much, and it's just like if it was a few things, fine, like, but you don't have to make like 18 different recolorations of the same thing you're putting on at the same time. Do one
Yeah.
color a year. Do one in June, do one in July. It's still summer in July. Do like your summer block. Do June, July, and August, and do a different like bathing suit thing or whatever each month, and then other stuff in there. How much you want to bet July is just going to be a bunch of like fireworks?
I don't know. It needs to stop though because or not to stop. I don't know. It needs to be a healthy blend of stuff, right? Like, it's not fair that the only new things that they put on there are kooky stuff, right?
Well,
Because I don't
do
care
you
about
ever
kooky stuff.
see?
I'm not going to do the monthly thing to get the butterfly on my back.
Well, you can't.
Like,
It's gone now.
You know what I'm saying, though, right? Like,
Yeah.
come on, try a little bit harder, please. And you want to be inclusive, fine, have some of this. And please have somebody, because I know somebody that works at Blizzard that models fucking art, really wants to go back and do some fucking Lich King architecture inspired weapons or whatever. Anything, whatever, just stuff like that. There's opportunities throughout WoW's entire history to go back and make new things from it that's transmoggable, right? And we could feel much better about as well. And that has room for this. This could be a quarter, that could be a quarter, something else could be a quarter.
Yeah.
We don't have to go balls deep every fucking month into something kooky, which it has been for the last 3 fucking months now.
Something like that.
Like-
Yeah. Since February.
Like, that's fucking
Love
dumb.
Witch?
Like, I pay for the game too. Like, if this is going to be a thing, I would expect it to be more like it was in the beginning, where I got a badass flail for the first time. Like, that was awesome. Like, this is not.
No, you'll take your flail and you'll be happy and you'll just let everybody else have fun.
Yeah, I mean, sadly, I'm not going to cancel my account because I'm such a fucking
Well, I don't
shill.
know. It's and you don't have to buy it, and then you can just think, well, I'm just saving my tokens.
You don't have to buy it, but it takes up real estate. It takes up real estate for a feature that they introduced for a particular reason, to give people the opportunity to play the game and acquire things on a different type of schedule, right? And them using that opportunity to do a bunch of kooky things. And I say kooky because it is just not really a big part of what the core game actually is, is not an inclusive trait.
Yeah, it's immersion breaking, kind of, for a thing. So I don't know. I knew I'd get a good reaction out of you.
That's so annoying.
I know. Let's see. Yep, so that's the thing. I don't know. What else is going on? Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, just
Nothing at all.
leveling characters, enjoying. I will say, the mop stuff has been fun.
It has been. It is actually really, really fun.
It's-
Going and murdering the what is his name? The rare that walks around the War Scout.
Oh yeah, the
Zanlori War Scout or whatever.
when you're finally level 70 and you can go in and kill him. Yes, that
was
felt
awesome.
so. Especially since he killed me early on, because I'm like, oh, it's a rare. It shouldn't be a big deal. It'll scale, and I'm a blood DK, and I got one shot, and I was just like,
Yeah.
oh.
I ran into I don't know if it's where they spawn at or what, or it was just a certain event, but where two spawned and then the war dude, bigger dude on a mount spawned. All right there in the what's the zone right above the celestial middle part there? Where the
Oh.
Shot of Anger spawns.
and lie or whatever.
Yeah, Summit. So right there in the middle, towards the eastern side, where it kind of falls off towards Jade Forest,
Yeah,
they all spawned right there when I was questing, and so I got to go over there with a group and like looted tons of shit. It
yeah,
was really good. So
yeah. I can understand that. All right. Well, I think we'll go ahead and we'll just wrap it up there. Keep it short and simple. Hopefully, next week we'll maybe have some beta stuff to talk about. You know, if we even install it. I don't know. Didn't get it as alpha access, so I can't really feel so generous. But anyway, you guys can check us out at serverrestartin.com. And other than that, catch you guys next week. Bye.
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 Conquering